Be right there, everyone. Hello, 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 everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. Hey, Donnie C is in the house. To see you. Hey, guys. Tamara Bus. Merci, man. What's good? Hey, Donnie C, what's good with you, brother? Lots, man. We got some news about the Artemis program where they're going to land the first human on the moon. A bunch of new things. Hey, merci, Thomas. J'aime fort mon frère. Merci, mon homme. Vous êtes incroyable. Hey, Craig, 1971. How's it going, brother? Nice to see you, man. Good to see you, too, man. I said that before reading that. Clerks, 93. Yo, to you, too. Christophe, T de Savoie. Hello, Bruce. Salut à toi. Hi. Thanks a lot, Christophe. Merci. Shirley Graham is in the house. Hugs and love. We always need plenty of those. Hey, Shirley Graham, how's it going? Nice to see you. Marina, hello to you. Merci, Tomo. Who else do we have? Blue Angel. Salut, hello. How's it going, you guys? Yeah. Hey, Zombie is in the house. Good afternoon, Bruce and all. Man, thanks a lot, Zombie, for always coming by, man. Craig 1971, you too. All of you, thanks. Thomas, who endures me in English. The base map, man. C'est un plaisir, Bruce. Mais j'espère que tu comprends les deux aussi. Mais merci encore, Thomas. T'es the best, man. Hey, Bruce. Hey, everyone. Hey, Mike Knapp. How's it going, Mike? How come that's on top? I didn't see that. I'll go back up. I'm going to have the same problems again. Mike Knapp is in the house. Don't want to miss Mike Knapp. Because Mike's always commenting, always here. Man, I appreciate it, you guys. I'm doing like an old person. I'm having a tea. I guess English people. Is it true English people drink tea? Is this true? Is it true? Yeah, some really cool information that Bridenstine, I always call him like Bridenstine, like Frankenstein, but funny, Frankenstein was trying to bring dead life back to life, and Bridenstine's trying to find aliens in space. Maybe he's part of that Frankenstein family. The things he was saying about the Artemis program, and the Artemis program, for those who don't know, which is normal, there's so many programs now, it's just the next human being that they're going to send to the moon. They're talking about it being the Artemis program, Artemis 3. But some new stuff, some new news has come up that I saw, and we are the 18th, and I guess Bridenstine would have mentioned something the 14th, that I'm going to mention in a little bit, which is something extremely interesting. Like, honestly, I was praying for that. I was praying for that to happen. But I'm hoping it's not a scenario that NASA and the governments and everything are doing. We'll talk about that later. It's really interesting. Hey, 3 Akali, hello, Halifax, UK. Thank you very much. My friends from the United Kingdom, always a pleasure. Thanks a lot. H3 Akali. There we go. Now I said it right. Spouse House Mafia. Hey, I love the name. Hey, Bruce. YNWA. Thank you very much. Spouse House Mafia. Wouldn't want that. Spouse House, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, Scouse House. Scouse House. Sorry, man. I thought it was like this, Spouse House Mafia thing. I was like, ooh, boy, she's mad. Sorry, man. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Thanks for the support, you guys and gals. Giving you D. What's up, Shirley? Zombies in the house. Oh, great. And you, dear. You surely did like me. I tried to write fast the other day. So sorry, man. This is Shirley. Nice to see ya. I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Some new news, Shirley. about the people that they're going to send to the moon. Maybe a possibility of a change in where they're going to land, I think. So that's something really cool. Pit Boss 8181, thank you very much. Hey to you. Hey, Cindy Lou, who's in the house. Thank you, Cindy, for being here. Hey, oh, I see a new member. Thank you very much. That I didn't get a chance to say hello to. Thanks, Lori. Lori Jean, thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community and to the member side at the same time. Thanks a lot. That's why your name's green, Lori. That you stick out from the rest. And don't be shy. If there's anything you want to ask in the comment sections, you probably already have and I haven't answered yet. I'll have to get to answering some comments this weekend because I got a lot of good feedback. I'm sick, actually. I don't look at it. I'm doing pretty good in the afternoon. It's more in the morning on the vitamin C, doubling up on the vitamin C. Tavani Triplia, greetings from Finland. Thank you very much. Hello, Finland. Always welcome. I have to scroll back up now, guys. I have problems with the feed, eh? There's a definite feed problem. Richard Borba's in the house. Oh, thank you very much. Generous contribution. Hang on. Dennis, thanks, man. Going bear hunting. Oh, man. That's something I actually I would have liked to experience that. You know? Not like shoot bears all day, but honestly, it must be one hell of a hunt. And be careful. And best wishes to you, man, too. And talk to you. Okay, so you're going on a literal trip. Hey, Dennis, keep me posted, man. Any prized images or something like that you want me to share when you get back? Maybe, you know, you don't have to show your face. You know how we are. The trolls love us. We're popular. But a nice shot or something of a bear, you get that for us, man. I'll show it on the channel. So have a nice time, man, and thanks a lot. Always, Dennis, for the ongoing support. Love you for it, bro. Marina's in the house. We have H3 Akali. I love that name now, that I can pronounce it. Craig's in the house. I'm scrolling down very slowly because I keep missing people. And as I said, Cindy Luhu's in the house. She's doing good too. Doing a lot of researching on her end, and she's researching the moon and infrared and a whole bunch of stuff. And I enjoyed seeing her. She almost sunk her boat the other day, if you want to check out her video. That was really close. That was a nice show of support from our American friends in the southern side. And anyone in Oregon, hang tight. I'm sending some water. Actually, I'm not sending it. I heard that there was some on the way. Hopefully, it's about friggin' time. You know, you guys have to get drowned out down there with all these bloody fires. A lot of fires. Tavani Triplia, again, greetings from Finland. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Tavani. Richard Borba, hello, Brucey's all just got done a few minutes ago with watching your French video. Hello. Oh, thanks a lot, Richard. Oh, so that means the French video is up. I didn't even go check if it was up yet. So that means it just went up too. So thank you very much, Richard. Merci, Richard. Thanks for the ongoing support, man. The both channels and everything. Really appreciate that. Dabs Anonymous is in the house. Good morning from a slightly smoky, yes, Spokane, Washington, USA. Hey, Dabs, what the hell's going on? Oh, no, okay, yeah, okay, Washington. My friends in Michigan, Dennis, if he's still there, he's probably already gone hunting his first deer. What the hell's going on in the news that they're saying there's that mosquito virus from Borneo that is on the loose in Michigan, where they are asking Michiganders to stay inside while they were spraying with like big ass Boeing planes? I don't know what the hell was going on. Didn't they just release that mosquito thing? Right? Remember the mosquitoes? I'm expressive with my hands, right? Remember the mosquitoes? The millions of mosquitoes they just let go to combat another mosquito that was evasive or something? Well, maybe that's the dangerous mosquito that they're talking about. I don't know. But that was a little odd seeing that. Cindy, thank you. Thank you, brother. Check your P.O. box for No Way. Thank you. Hey, no, I owe you. I definitely owe you. Yeah, we'll fix that up one day. I'm gonna have some revenue, but no, yeah, it's probably I know what chat you mean too. Thanks a lot, Cindy. That's incredible. Can't wait, actually. I'll be checking, Cindy. I'll be able to show everyone out. Hey, Montreal's in the house. Sup, Bruce 2024 moon landing, no chance. SC Montreal, thanks a lot. Merci, Maria. Thanks so much, Montreal, for being in the house. And I'll tell you what, there's not a chance. Don't even think of it. I'm positive it's not going to happen. That's for sure. Definitely not. The moon landing is not going to happen in 2024 either. And let us not forget SC Montreal, which I actually just found this out. I don't even know how it slipped my mind. Apparently, this was supposed to be in 2028. But I think the Pentagon or some association, not just the Pentagon, all the associations involved in this were trying to make it happen a bit sooner in 2024. I don't even think they're going to be ready in 2030. And then when 2030 comes along and comes by, you know what's going to happen. 2030 is when we'll be aligned with 2030 or 2032. Thanks again, Cindy. We'll be aligned. You guys can check out Cindy Lou Who. She's also my featured channels. And you can give her some support. She's a cool channel. Lots of extras and lots of different on her channel, so that's cool. She's lots of new stuff coming up on her channel. So, yeah. The Artemis, I'll talk about it now, SC Montreal. I've heard that channel before, SC Montreal. Listen, they're going to... Well, they're not going to do anything. This is something that Bridenstine said. Bridenstine. NASA Administrator, Jim. He's not old. He's my age. I think I'm 45. If I'm 45, he's about 47 or 46. He's not much older than me. But the ideal of the Artemis program and where they're going to land the first human after all this time, since 72, they say, on the moon, was in the polar regions. At first they said north and then south, and then it remained that it would be more in the south, right? That they were going to go. Why are they doing that? Is because they possibly believe having found, or that there could be traces of ice water. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm laughing. I'm sure there's freaking beaches. But anyways, let's just say ice water. We're getting closer to the truth. I'll accept ice water. But the interesting thing, my friends, is that if you're all disappointed like me, as a telescope operator especially, I was really disappointed in the fact that they were going to land in an area where we're not going to be able to see them. That, if we have telescopes, even though we're not going to be able to film the landing, with the telescopes we can still talk about the areas that they're landing in, and when they talk about the surface terrain, we can do comparisons with the telescopes. So, Jim Bridenstine, NASA Administrator, mentioned on September 14th, 2020, just 4 days ago, there was also possibility of them landing where we could see them. In other words, a past Apollo landing site. Because they say for a learning experience, it would be better for the astronauts to land where there's already gear on the surface. And this is where it gets interesting. Because for some of you, like me, that know or that have doubts or that are skeptical on whether they went or not on the moon, I'm skeptical not necessarily just about them having gone. I'm skeptical about the way they said they went. Because I saw some, other images in the desert, Nevada and stuff. Anyways, it's a long story short. Make a long story short, I'm sure that they could not have gone the way they did, but I'm not going to confirm that. Obviously, I'm just Bruce. I'm no scientist or anything. But in general, the first person they would land to see where there's gear at the Apollo sites. Remember, they put all this gear. Apollo 17, when they landed, they dug on the surface of the moon. They put, for whatever they were doing, readings or whatever, they were driving things into the ground and stuff, and they were drilling or digging, I don't know. But they want them to go back to those areas, sort of like making the Apollo sites like, like a museum, if you want, of the area, the first walk, moon landing. Come on. There's no footprint. No way in hell the footprint is still there on the moon. There's no way in living hell that the footprint is still going to be there on the moon. And I'm talking through my hat, some will say, Okay, it could be. But let me tell you, they already said that they showed it again, didn't they? That foot, right, Mark? Apparently somebody said that it was still there or something. I don't know. How can it be? How can it be with all the winds, the atmosphere, and everything that's there? If they say it's a dusty surface, there'll never be anything left. We see that the dust over what looks like dust or dirt over all the structures. Excuse me. So I don't know. I'm going to get rid of my spoon. I don't know what's going to go on. But that's exciting. So you know what that means? That means if they with the Artemis program, what I want to see, guys and gals, is I want to see them build a structure. I want to see NASA go to the moon. First of all, I want to see them land and talk to the aliens, right? I want to see if the astronauts are not going to start talking about these lights flying around. What about the Russian astronauts that went on the ISS space station that are now coming back? They came back, right? I think a couple of weeks ago from the ISS space station, and they said that they saw UFO sightings, and especially one in particular UFO sighting with 4 UFOs, 3 or 4, correct me if I'm wrong, UFOs that they would have seen from inside of the ISS space station. And the way they were talking was giving possibility that, well, of course, you know how they say it, right? Well, it could be UFO or satellites. Yeah, that's right. It's always UFOs or satellites, right? Anyways. Do you think in the ISS space station, the astronauts would have known that at that moment there were 4 satellites going by the space station? I'm sure they would be familiar with the satellites and the trajectories and everywhere. Of course, not always because they're traveling around the world, I guess. Who knows? Maybe they're stationary. I don't know. Mike Knapp is in the house. Darla Lama, enjoy the chat, fam. Thank you very much, Darla. Thanks for being here. And again, thanks a lot, Laurie, Jean, for becoming a member. Love you for it. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. If you have any problems with anyone, let us know. The whole community here is so used to dealing with trolls. We have a particular, I dreamt of the names. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Not even gonna mention it. I'm going to wait. Herr Pooper. Herr Pooper. I love that name. No, I don't think we went to the moon. Thanks for giving your opinion, Herr. The technology back then, just not up to the task. That's right. And since then, NASA scientists have unwittingly said so. They really have. And I've heard it too. Herr Pooper, thank you very much for the generous contribution. And yeah, that's true. They said, scientists today say that they don't have the technology to be able to go to the moon. And you probably heard, like me, that when they said supposedly that there was a technology in the past, but then it was lost. What the heck? That's like the film strips. Did you guys and gals that are here that are interested in the moon, did you actually ever look at the files and the logs where they're talking and everything, right? The transcripts? Because there's lots that goes on. They're talking about UFOs. They're talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Lights on the surface and stuff. But the technology of them going to the moon is apparently lost. But I really don't think they went either. Honestly don't. And I think that if they went, it would be in a way that they wouldn't have told us. Well, this is why I find it, Pooper, very funny that now they want to talk about going to old landing sites. What are the astronauts going to do if they land there and see that, oh my God, there's nothing here? There's nothing at the landing site? No trace of any humans or anything? I don't know. There's lots that could be going on. But then again, I always tend to think they're doing this scenario, right? They could be doing this long scenario. They do things for years. The elites and stuff. They make people believe things for years just so that down the road that something can be done. They're really smart, I'm telling you. Zombies in the house. Darla's in the house. Spaceworks. Hi, everyone. How do you? Thanks a lot for being here. Spaceworks. So imagine landing in a different area. Wouldn't that be awesome? That they'd land, instead of landing in the south where we can't see them, or the Aikman Basin, or the north, they would land, in an area, Apollo area. No way in hell do I ever think they will go back to the Apollo 11 landing. I maybe think, and I hope to God, excuse me, guys, I hope to God that they land where the Apollo 17 landing is, Mare Serenitatis or Mons Argeas. That we will get some nice views there. Because those lines that are there where the Apollo 17 is, I'm really curious about. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and take a guess. It's not mentioned anywhere yet, I hope, because I haven't seen it. Any mention of where exactly, which landing site they want to land. But I tend to guess the Apollo 17 one. I don't know, for various reasons. One, it was the last area they landed where they said they made the holes. They dug the holes in the moon to do various tests and stuff. But it's an area where the telescope can really catch a good glimpse of the surface. And it's where that bloody square is. So if they land there again where the Apollo 17 is, this time I'm really going to talk about that square and tell everyone, look, they're landing literally where there's a square on the ground about maybe 50 miles wide by 30 miles, 30 miles wide by 50 miles long in length, which is pretty damn big. Non pour l'anglais, mais j'attrape quelques phrases et j'adore vous écouter et vous lire. Ben, je te remercie, Thomas, vraiment, vraiment pour le support. Regarde, je peux pas rien te remercier assez, man. Et moi, je fais pareil. Moi, j'apprends comme ça quand je vais sur les autres chaînes. Moi, c'est en espagnol, j'essaie d'apprendre. Là. Vraiment, vraiment poche en espagnol. Là. Mais j'essaie parce que j'aimerais être capable de parler plus fréquemment, plus fluemment. Être plus fluemment, non, fluetissé. Moi, j'aime ça inventer des mots, hein. Ça se dit-tu fluent in how do you say fluent in French? Être au courant, peut-être. Fluent, ça se dit pas, sûrement pas. I like telling my Thomas, I like inventing words. J'aime inventer des mots. Thanks again, Craig Zombie. Nice to see you guys, as always. You gotta walk that cat, Zombie. And Zombie, if I'm not mistaken, my brother in New York. I try to remember where some of you guys are from. I know I got a lot of people from, Canada, U.S., United Kingdom. That there, and of course we got some people from France, even La Belgique come here now on the French channel. It's incredible. A lot of people from the States, from Australia. I really appreciate the ongoing support from everyone. Please support Bruce Cesar. Thank you very much, Carefree Observatory. You guys can check out Carefree Observatory in the featured channels. He's building an observatory. He posted all his videos on his channel too, if you want to see what he's doing. He's doing already the installation, wiring, and finishing up inside. And he has a 16-inch scope, which is bigger than mine, and the infrared, big computer and stuff. He's equipping himself to do some of his own research. So, please head on over, subscribe to Marty's channel, and give him some encouragement. Thanks a lot. And thanks again, Marty, for the generous contribution. Excuse. Yeah, I don't know why I was saying scouse. I don't know why I was saying spouse. I was thinking spouse. Dumbass I am. Michel Delmo, merci. Hi Moon Hero. I thank you very much, Michel. Bienvenue, Michel. Je te remercie. Thanks a lot for being here. We have Tony Salamoni, or Tony Salamone. Sup, Bruce, wearing no mask in Washington State. Nobody's wearing them there, eh? Here, it really depends. Like, when I go in the store, it's me. I don't want to take a chance of getting contaminated, and I put my mask on, but it's maybe, even if it's only helping a little bit, doesn't matter. But, yeah. I think it was Penny Bunny or something posted a video. Again, police officers are always friggin' beating up on people in certain countries. I don't necessarily. I'm always careful when I say, like a French police officer was beating up an individual. Yes, but I'm not lingering on the fact that it was a French police officer. I think all police officers are corrupt when they're corrupt, no matter what the language. But they were, a police officer in France just beating the hell out of a teenager or an English guy because he has no mask on. It wasn't beating him up. He was standing on his head. We have enough with the necks and the heads and stuff like that. I swear to you, anyone, any police officer listening right now, I'm a good person and I don't have any offenses. If I'm walking down the road and I see a police officer standing on someone's neck, obviously I'm not going to jump on the officer so that that person can get away. But I'm definitely going to go up to him and tell him to get his get his effing foot off someone's neck. And I think it's important as people, sorry about the swearing, as people, it's very important for us to stick together when we see maybe the law doing that. I think it's disgusting. It gets me really mad, especially seeing teenagers getting stomped by police officers. Oh, better hope the parents aren't close by, because I wouldn't let anybody stomp on my kid. That's for sure. Do I have a weapon? I'll grab a tree branch. I'll uproot a tree and knock them over with it. Trust me. I'm launching a Steamy Tout Guarani to Mars. Steamy 2 Guarani to Mars. Yes, for sure. Hey, SE Montreal, do you think they're going to go to Mars? That could be also, eh? Maybe that's where they're going to try heading. I don't think they're going to. I can't see how. A lot of earthquakes there too, eh? Tremblement de terre sur Mars qui disent, là, il y en a pas mal, ça a l'air. Lots of them. But seriously, only a couple of years ago. Hey, Terry Law. Thanks, Terry. Only a couple of years ago, someone from Liverpool. One of the Beatles. Hey, Courtney Jackson. Thanks again, Courtney, for being a member, eh? Appreciate that. Darla, Cindy, Carefree, everyone. When in public, everyone needs to wear a face mask. See, I agree with that, Marty, for me, on my end. But honestly, there's lots of differences in opinions, boy. I've been seeing a lot of differences in opinions. There's lots of different reasons and stuff. For me, I wear one, because no way in hell that I want to take a chance. And at the same time, you know, if you're going into a corner store or something, or a mini mart or something, we're close by to one another. I think it's a must. I think it's definitely a must. Most people here don't wear one. Identify as a fresh air breather. See? That and I like that. The fact that all these differences of opinions and stuff like that. And there's also different reasons why some people aren't wearing the mask, because of the oxygen levels and stuff. I get it. I absolutely get it. But here, when I go to the grocery store, I get these people coughing up my face, and it really pisses me off. Like, you want to saran wrap their heads. Afternoon, Bruce. Common decency is in short supply. Sure is, Randall Tufts, especially in law enforcement. It really is, man, and it's sad to say, you know. And I'm not saying that it's a particular country doing it, because for me, I'm seeing a whole bunch of countries doing it. Justin Palmier, hi from France. Merci, Justin. Nice to see you, Randall. I hope you and Mary, everyone's okay. I want to scroll back up here because I know I missed some people. Courtney Jackson, thanks again, eh? See, I did. Lightning, well, I'm Robin. Thank you, darling. Thanks a lot, Lightning. Sorry I missed you, brother. Dana Shivers on top, too. Oh, wow. To NASA, just like Bob Marley, say you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. That's absolutely right, Craig. He was right, too. Hammer time, give the channel a thumbs up if you like the live chats every week. Thank you so much, Darla. And thank you, Dana Shiver. Dana Shiver. I like saying Shiver. It probably is Shiver. We had fun on Cindy Lou Who's live stream with Dana on the last live stream. Hey, Cindy, I thought a name for Ace. There's Ace Hole. And there was Crack Centurion. and Ganja Heard. Richard Barry, hey Bruce, huge fan, love the show. Thank you very much, Richard. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for following, and the honesty, especially in these times. Thanks, man. From the left and the right, it really is true, and I appreciate you for appreciating it, man. There's not a lot of people that really do. Diane Moore, hi. Sorry. Glenn Curley, I'm going back up. Didn't they put a mirror on the moon? Oh, hey Donnie, see, that's interesting. I heard of that. Hey, Sean Shimon. Donnie C, I heard something about that. Click the join button below the video. Oh, Darla, thanks. See you guys. I don't see these messages. I'm scrolling up. The book someone else. Oh, yes, Courtney spoke. Hold on. The book someone else is in the moon is interesting. Pics could be better, though. See, Courtney Jackson, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what I want to do is make a book and talk about everything on the moon and get all my shots in a book. Like, get like 150 to 200 images in the book. Get a nice big book, inexpensive, so that everyone will buy it. Nice hardcover book. That's definitely in the process very, very soon. Pooper, thank you. Hey, Bruce, you should wear the alien mask of yours outside. Technically, it is a mask. Hey, actually, yeah. I should, eh? Well, there's lots of thanks again, man. There's lots of controversy with that. And I'm going to scroll back up to see everybody's comments. Michel Delmo also. Also, spaceships were just like today's fridges. They really are. They really are. Yeah, if NASA went to the moon, how come they lost the technology? Come on, what a lame excuse. Really, Craig. And Craig, don't forget, the film strip was destroyed, they said. They said that film strip was destroyed also. I hope I'm not buffering. It looks like I'm buffering. So I thought that was absolutely incredible. Thanks again, F. Pooper. Yeah, well, there's some stories about that, man, where people are wearing, dragon suits and costumes and ninja suits and stuff. But, hey, it's a mask. You're allowed wearing a shirt. So, how do you go through the Van Halen belts alive? Oh, there's an amazing question from an amazing guy. Benoit Paquette, a big contributor to the channel, big supporter. Hey, man, they can't, right? They should not be able to go through the Allen belts at all. It's probably impossible. They'd have to be a thick shell and, not just that, just the radiation. My gosh, going through that. And all the camera photography and equipment wouldn't make it through that either when you think of it. That's crazy stuff, eh? So I'm scrolling back up. I can't. How come? He's Marty. Sorry, man. How come Marty's way up there and I didn't see his comment? Oh, he's got his wrench now this time. Every time he comes on, his wrench is gone. Aminamore 14. Hi, Darla. Love you all, friends. Thanks a lot. Hey, what do you know? Notifications work in Illinois. I'm here. My mom went in for emergency stent insertion. Oh, I hope everything's okay, man. For clogged artery, blood thinners didn't work. She's 78. Hey, what do you know? Notifications work in Illinois. I'm here. Hope you get some info on that, brother. What did I miss? Zombie. If we went to the moon, why we never went back? Seems hard to do with the technology we have today. Absolutely. Absolutely. Carlos, Skywatcher. Where? Carlos Skywatcher. Still don't see him. There he is. Hey, Carlos Skywatcher. All the way to the top, guys. I'm at the top again. Right at the bottom, guys. Your message, Martin. Martin Eric, thank you very much, man. Sorry, Martin. I didn't see you, bro. I had to scroll all the way back up and on top. Hello, everyone. He appeared on top. Moon 2024. I wonder, man. I don't know, Michelle. Michelle, I wonder when they're going to go. 2024. Are they going to go in 2024? I really, really don't know. Hi to all. Big hugs and so much love. Thanks, Shirley Graham. Standing Bear. I just saw your icon. Sorry about that. Scrolling down slowly here. Which is normal, eh? You guys know it. When, contributions, when people post links, that's how it is. Which, by the way, thank you, Darla, for posting my French channel, Avenue Quebec Astronomy, guys. You want to get double the videos? Head over to, what's the name of the channel, Darla? Avenue Quebec Astronomy is my French channel. I don't really advertise about it, which I should be, because, I also have a Spanish channel for people that speak Spanish that want to endure my trying to speak Spanish with some cool images, though. Some moon images. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I had to think about it. I'm when I hit 45, and it's like I've been doing this. Another thing is, every time I write the date, man, Mike, I write 2021 every time. And now that I'm thinking of it, in 1990, I did the same thing. In 1990, I was writing 91. Weird, eh? 2000, I was writing 2001. It's that one chromosome extra, maybe, that I don't know. There's something about it. Inside joke on the chromosome. Dennis Delano, sorry, Bruce. I don't watch much news at all. Neither do I, man. Except for I watch news in other countries. I watch like the bad stuff occurring on YouTube and stuff. Basically, not sure about the mosquito. All I know is I hate the little bastards. Absolutely, but yeah, man. You see, it's funny, eh? And it's like people in Michigan. It's in the news. They're saying that Michiganders are inside their homes waiting while they're spraying for mosquitoes. You're like, what the hell is going on? But no danger. You're just going in the woods. Be careful, man. Freaking mosquitoes there. The biggest mistake I had done, I remember going camping with, I had just washed my hair. It smelled great. Mosquitoes, that's what they told me anyways. I had the deodorant. Smelled great. Bugs all over me. Had cologne on to go camping. Remember that time? Was real smart. No, guy's not used to being in the woods, I guess. Mosquitoes love cologne. I'll tell you that. Benoit says, Houston, the Beagle has landed. Yeah, that's what they should have called today, the Beagle. So, they're changing places, Benoit. Ils vont changer de place, ça a l'air. Ben, c'est pas vrai. C'est l'administrateur de la NASA qui a mentionné que ça serait possible qu'il pourrait atterrir aux anciens endroits Apollo, les sites Apollo. Ça serait intéressant, en place de les voir juste soit dans le sud ou dans le nord, parce qu'ils sont à la recherche de l'eau gelée, qu'ils disent, là. Frozen water, that's what they're looking for. Those just arriving, the Artemis project, well, first person is sending back to the moon. They're thinking of a possibility. I didn't change you back to blue, Marty. I never change you back to blue. I have a big hack or troll problem, or it's glitches on YouTube. The same reason why Darla can't comment on videos anymore. It's unfortunate, but it's nothing of my power. I can't do anything. Because next stream you'll still probably not be blue there. It's funny, it's only Marty too that the wrench disappears, right? Yeah. No hacking that. Definitely not. Maybe Marty's hacking me. Maybe his hacking guru there. While NASA releasing possible signs of life found on Venus. Thank you, Courtney Jackson, for the patience, for waiting me to found your comment. Absolutely. Thanks again, Dennis and everyone. Yeah, Courtney, I heard that too. While NASA releasing possible signs of life found on Venus in 2020. And it's very true. And they're saying that life could possibly, get this, I love it. It could possibly be, are you sitting down? I know Courtney knows, but maybe nobody else knows. In the clouds around Venus, there could be a possible living, can I say creature? Organism? Like, are they talking big, small? I don't know. First of all, the clouds around Venus is interesting. Okay, clouds. So we have clouds on Mars, Venus, the moon, Earth. Okay. There's clouds everywhere, basically. Blue, please, for Bruce. Thank you very much. Merci, Thomas. Merci, buckets. I only watch the news for the good stuff, Dennis. Like when crap's going down. Because I'm watching U.S. news because I want to know what's going on in the States. Like, nothing goes on in the world. It's only in the States. Stuff is going on, basically. From what I see in the news, anyways. Mike Knapp is in the house. Oh, Marty's not blue anymore? Oh, no, okay. Marty, thinking of you and your mother at this time. Yeah, I hope she's okay, man. Not to return on the moon without priest there is a mistake. Hey, Aminor 14, absolutely. Is it an L or 14? Aminor L4. I so many names I say with your thing. I say Aminori 14, Aminor L4, Aminori 14. I don't know. So I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm assuming Aminor L4. Not to return on the moon without priest, there is a mistake. Yeah, I would think so. And a priest maybe that's familiar with exorcisms. Or maybe if the priest lands on the moon, he'll fizz out. I don't know. It depends. Like if that's hell, I don't know what the priest is going to do there. But they definitely need one. You know what I find very odd? Aminorel, is that, and thanks again for being a member, by the way. I believe that when they went there, if they would have gone there, they would have been equipped with guns, for sure. Ever find it odd how he hops out and jumps supposedly onto the lunar terrain, not checking to see if he's going to sink into the abbeys or something? Nope. Jumps down and boom, boom, one great big leap for Fern and one great big jump for Catherine. Yeah, come on there. That was hilarious. Yeah, big cold, guys. I'm sick. But more videos are going to come. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I have a U.S. Space Force flag for my boat. That's way cool. But I was jealous with all your hats that you guys had on. Some way cool hats. Way cool hats. Dana Shiver, thanks for being here. Standing Bear, so happy you joined the chat. Standing Bear, thanks a lot, man. Sean Shaman, come on. Sean Shaman, come on. Priests orthodoxal are granted to seventh divine secret. Could be. Can we agree that there's a lot of priests in this world? Different types of priests. We have musician priests. We have a whole slew. Dana Shiver, do I see what? My chat is not scrolling. Yeah, same here, Cindy. I was having problems with the feed. Hey, Uriel, nos cousins boivent. Nos cousins boivent en laissant leur cuillère dans leur mug, comme nous les Français. Ah ben oui, tu m'as pogné, hein? Avec ma chose de thé. Ouais, fait que vous faites ça vous autres avec, mes coquins. Ouais, je fais ça, puis moi j'ai une mauvaise habitude de le faire. Je bois mon thé, c'est pour ça que j'ai les yeux foncés, parce que je me rends la cuillère à l'air tout le temps, à tout bouchant. Habituellement, je l'ai à côté là, la cuillère, pendant que je suis en train de boire. Well. Hey, thanks, Marty. Thanks for appreciating the video, man. Yeah, he said I look great. Thanks, man. I'm sick. I've been sick for a couple of days. Actually, a very bad sore throat. But not too bad. Is there a lot of people at the hospital, man? prayers for Martin and his mother over at Carefree Observatory. Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on. Is it something serious, Marty, with your mom? Quand on est français, on est jusqu'au bout. Oh que oui. Oui, mes amis français, là, je vous dois des clisses de gros merci pour le support que vous me donnez ici, et bien sûr sur la chaîne OVNI Québec Astronomie. Vraiment, vraiment, là. Le support, c'est incroyable. C'est pour ça que je n'arrêterai pas de mettre des vidéos, c'est sûr. On va avoir de nouveaux images de la surface, comme que je suis en train de faire cette semaine. Mais là, n'oubliez pas, les amis, ici, l'hiver va arriver, mais je sors pareil, même si c'est l'hiver. Mais, des fois, c'est moche, fait que on va pouvoir faire d'autres recherches en montrant d'autres affaires. Amazing support here, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Nice to see the green names here, and the blue ones too, though, but it's because they're blue. But in reality, we got a lot more green names here. We went to the moon. I read that. Standing Bear. So I'm coming down there. Getting there. I'm getting there. They lost it. Yeah, right, eh? And Shirley, they just lost the technology. Thanks for the contribution. It really helps the channel. Thanks, Darla. It really does. And yeah, Darla likes Herr Pooper's name. I saw a comment that you had written there. Jawo! Yes! Thanks a lot, Standing Bear, for the ongoing support. I appreciate that. Hey, Marty, thanks a lot. Yeah, and the reason why I wanted to show that the 3D that way is that actually I was pretty skeptical because people, unless I did the process to show that there's just a little bit of, it takes the image and it makes it just basically more round and I get it more sharpened. But I wanted to show the process because people are going to say it's just 3D images that I'm getting. And in reality, I'm not. And on that program, what I use is the swivel. It just swivels the image around and quite simple. But the 3D gives us, it's an aid to help us see it, to get the feeling that, you know, these friggin' structures are really, really massive. It's a side, that's why I want to show the side view of the images, not just an overhead view. I like seeing the side images sometimes. Like looking at New York, right? If we look overhead at New York City, we're not going to really see the angles of the buildings unless we're seeing them at a side view. So it's always nice to see the side view of some of them. Dana Shiver, thank you very much for posting my backup channel link. I do appreciate that. I love you for it. Sean Chimone, click on the join button below the video. Thanks, Darla, for giving him a heads up. So I didn't even see that. Man. I'm all right. Didn't they put a mirror on the moon? Oh, that's an interesting one because I heard that too. Maybe the whole surface is freaking reflective. Glenn Curley's in the house. Everyone loves a mystery. Yes, they do, Glenn. Glenn, thanks for the ongoing support, bro. Thanks so much, man. Diane Moore is in the house that I kept missing before. So sorry, Diane. I hope you're still around. Owie. Poo-poo-poo-poos. Merci, Darla. Richard Barry, hey, Bruce. Huge fan. Love the show. And honestly, especially in these times. Oh, I read that. Thanks a lot, Richard Barry. I appreciate that, man. Loses millions of dollars worth of tech. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Exactly, Courtney. No, it's getting funny. It's going to be hilarious. Trust me. It's all an illusion. Everything that's going on out there is just a very convincing illusion. That's all it is. Very convincing illusion. Mike Knapp, thank you very much for the thumbs up. Diane Moore, hello family. Hey Diane. There you go. Diane will have a little surprise when she comes back. A good surprise, Diane. For sure. Crease 19, they will land back where the vehicles are. That's right. Definitely are. Okay, you mean the vehicles of... yeah, exactly. Makes sense. At the Apollo landing sites. Well, they didn't come back with the rover? Imagine getting that back in there. Going back up with it. That's funny, eh? They're traveling in this tiny, tiny little thing that looks like an egg with paper flying off of it. And then they're on the ground in the cars and everything. You're like, what the hell? How did they get the car down there? Never really talked about that, did they? I don't think they did anyways. Why, they never showed the image coming down of the car coming off the rover and stuff. Come on. Bruce is talking about me. I just know it. If I said something good, I'm talking about you, Courtney. NASA, just like Bob Marley. I read that. That was a good one, Craig. Thanks, you guys and gals. Fluide. Merci, Riel. 10 ans plus tard dans les maritimes, je te réponds merci. Courant. Merci, Michel Delmont. Moi, j'apprends avec vous autres, mes amis françaises. Mes amis français. C'est pas facile. Santiago Torres, I'm from Argentina. Your channel's amazing. Hey, thank you very much. That's a couple of times. Maybe it was Santiago Torres that came the last time. Thanks a lot, Argentina. We love you down here in Canada. Thanks for checking out the channel. Come back each time. You're more than welcome. Shirley Graham says Canada is here. That's why she's so sweet. Canadians are sweet. Sorry, I was going to say something, but I wouldn't dare. I was just going to say my ex was Canadian. She wasn't so sweet, but anyways. It's Hack NASA Information System. Yes, to discover the moon map from LRO. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right, eh? That's another story, Michelle. Was I able to make it through the hour? I was, and you didn't already. Please hit that thumbs up. Thanks a lot, man, for Bruce. A lot of haters here today. We got no time for that. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got always haters. I'm a hateful person. My work makes me that hateful person I am. Hey, thank you very much, Diane Moore. Sweet Diane. We can't go in any shops or stores without a mask on. Here too, Mike. I'm going to tell you, it's gotten to the point worse than that. It's also to the point where, it's the people that are not fast. Okay, move your ass. Get in the store. Okay, stop looking at the cheese wrapper. It's the same freaking packaging that was there last week. Okay, you want to see if it's skimmed, how much percent of humidity is in your freaking cheese. That's how I get. And I'm very patient, and I have all these elderly ladies in front of me, but you can't say anything, and I'm helping them, yes. But one point there, it's like a race. Try to get to the cash register, and I just try to scoot and zoom around everyone. Then I get to the end of the hallway, and the guy goes, "Hey!" I look at the guy, and I answer him the same way. What? And he points to the arrow on the floor. I felt like whacking him. Okay, like I never came here, and it's like you're like, he screams to me, "Hey!" And I go, "What?" And then he points 50 feet away from him for me to look at a little red spot in the ground, which was a taped arrow. Anyways, I should do a stand-up comedy act just on people going grocery shopping. I could speak for an hour on the things that happen in there. Stuff you would not believe that people do in grocery stores. I think some of the sickest people go to the grocery stores. And I don't mean sick, I mean sick. Some of them are just weird. One lady went by me and like literally coughed on me, and I got upset. I looked at her and she goes, "Oh," and then she lifts up her no, actually it's not true. There was no masks. That was before the masks when she coughed on me. And she comes up to me and she goes, like a joke. Don't do that, people. Some people are psychotically phobic about getting sick. And you're going up to these people in the grocery stores, you're going to get hit in the temples or kicked in the temples for sure. What a subject. We can't go in any shops or stores without a mask on. Yeah, that's why I started talking about that. Hi from France, says Justin Penny. Merci encore, Justin. Hein? Hey, you know what I was wondering if Cali fires happening, wouldn't that stop the COVID-19 somehow? Maybe. Maybe that's actually, Darla, it's funny you say that, but we could also look at it as being diversions created so that people leave certain areas. Like, for example, this is a theory. We're going to put California fires, and once everybody leaves because of the fires, then they'll be able to go by and spray and kill the insects. You know, something's going on really weird. I was waiting. All of you, I'm sure, were waiting the same thing as me. We just heard 2 weeks ago the mosquitoes. Millions of mosquitoes that are going to kill off another mosquito race. What the hell? So I was just waiting for the first mosquito story to come back. And the first one that's there is that Michiganders have to remain inside because they are spraying with Boeing planes over Michigan. But my friend in Michigan's going hunting in the woods. What the hell's going on? And it's always like that. And I get some people that tell me one thing and the news says another thing. So the news sometimes, I don't know. I think they make things their own story, right? Like, have you ever seen the news just say that some guy got hit? No, it's some white, black, pink, purple, or blue guy that got hit. And that guy of that color just so happens that he's of that religion, right? That often changes things. And they get people, oh, well, I don't like that religion, so this guy's an asshole, and this guy's that and that. Come on. That's how we fight all the time. And most of the towns around where I live are on lockdown. Well, hey, Mike, and everyone, like in the States, I look like Coco the monkey with my hands up in the air, looking at myself on the screen here. What happened in the States? Are they not quarantining? Like, am I wrong? They're closing schools now, I guess, again, and stuff like that, because they even quarantined a whole school, I heard, a whole entire school because of some kids that were sick. I don't know what's going to go on. I would not be sending my kid to school. But of course, I get it. We have to. Ones with the kids will probably, but I would definitely not. I would lose my job if I had to, and I would stay home, and I would never send my kids to school in these days with all the crap that's going on. I'm not discrediting the parents that are. Sometimes maybe they don't have a choice, but I think it's down to reality now with all the crap going on. We got icebergs leaving Greenland since 2 years now, man. Coming down. Getting really small. That's what's going on. They're talking about it. So what we have to do is direct that ice over to where there's no water, no? Is there a way for us to dig a trench from Antarctica to, like, I don't know, like directly to Africa where there's like certain areas that are out of water or something, no? Does it sound that ridiculous? We hear of the bloody iceberg is going to come to New York in the harbor of Manhattan. Come tell me that it's not possible to get water somewhere that way, you know? I don't know. We need big UFOs, Dabs, to transport these big chunks of ice. That's what we need to do. All possible, you know. Everything's possible. Do you know that? Anything and everything that your mind can think of has been thought of already and probably has even been attempted, tried. Pretty sure. Best community on YouTube, Craig. Man, thanks a lot. I'll tell you what, why it's the best community here is because of you guys, and I'm serious. Me, when I started this, wanting to do this full time, if it wasn't for you guys, and especially when I say you guys, it's everyone, but especially, you know, the ones that come back all the time. You guys always coming back, and I can't thank you enough for that. And, you know, it's a lot of help, and I really appreciate it. The ongoing support, and I hope it doesn't stop. Hey, it's good news. I just got a French video up right before this live stream, so that means I'm going to go back because I have still some. I hope you're not getting bored of the images. I want to show you some more images of the moon in certain areas that I got. And now the weather is going to be a bit screwy around here, so we are going to have to plunge into. Hey, guys, I have so much footage of the moon hours of June. Not. No, 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 no. Yeah, June, not July. June, May, April, May. I have footage in May, June, a little bit in August that I haven't even shown yet that I have to look through. Maybe there'll be some more stuff. Masks are mandatory in Washington State, Dab says too. You see? Here too in Montreal, it's mandatory. You need a mask to go into an area. And I think, I think you have to keep the masks on. Yes, surely we do all have to stick together. Benoit Paquette, merci encore la gang. Hey, I didn't look at emails, guys. Been a couple of days, I admit, to be able to maintain a video since I was feeling under the weather and sick. But I'm not feeling, never feeling too sick to do videos. It's not going to happen. Because you don't see me hung over here. So I'm all hung over my, well, you know what I mean, hung over. I'm keeled over. My computer's sick. Not hung over. It's tea. Good tea. And most of the towns around where I live are on lockdown, says Mike. And where else are we? U.S., before I get off here, it's already 2 o'clock. U.S. police learned the knee on the neck from the Israelis. Yeah, it's pretty popular, and it's true what you're saying. I know for a fact that it's true, and that is what they do, and I've seen it. And it's just something that it's total control, because it's the hardest thing. You're breathing, and you have hands behind you, behind your back, and someone's on your neck. The stress and everything. It's so lame. Cindy. Fresh air breather. Yeah, as long as that friggin' air stays fresh, Cindy, I hope it's going to stay fresh. But me, when I go into a store, I put it on because I don't trust others. But no, I mean, I'm totally open with the opinions of people. And there's a difference. There's going to be a difference of opinion from a lot of people. That's for sure. Common decency is in short supply, especially in law enforcement. Randall, thanks again. When in public, everyone needs to wear one. That's what Marty was saying. Bruce, is it true about Canada not having any COVID-19 related deaths? No, it's not, Marty. Actually, we're approaching, I think is it 6,000 or 7,000 or something? I'm not sure throughout all of Canada. But here, right at the hospital here, bro, there's a couple people that died. So, yeah, it's bullshit. It's definitely bull, what they're saying. I'm thinking maybe, thanks, Miss Pettigrew. Hello. They're probably hiding stuff on that, like that, about us. That's like in the States. They were saying, I've been watching your count, you guys in the States, just freaking sick. It was 1,000 a day. And okay, I'm talking about at least 3 weeks ago, I stopped looking. But at one point, I got sick of it. It was always from 800 to 1,200 every friggin' day, all the time. And I just stopped looking at it. And you know why I stopped looking at it? Because they stopped posting the numbers from where I was looking at. That's another weird thing. Back up with the split. Hey, Lorkid. Is Lorkid there? I didn't see her. Lorkid 23, if you're in the house, hello. JL, enjoying this channel so much. Thanks for doing those great moon videos. JL, thank you very much. Frederick Santorelli. See, I got to scroll back up. Guys, there's a problem. When you guys appear, there's Lorkid 23. Hello. When you guys come here, your messages appear as I go up. And it shouldn't be like that. Disney night skies weren't too bad. Most of the flash goes away way north. Fly ash. Oh, you got ash too. Along the jet stream to the guys if you watch the weather. Oh, wow, shit. That's not good. Je n'ai pas de virus. Hey, les Russes, attention, Benoît, les Russes sont en train de... Niet, just nobody say what I see. Ils sont en train d'attaquer les États-Unis, là. Incroyable. À toutes les élections, ils vont fermer ils vont fermer le stock market, ils vont fermer la bourse, c'est ça que je cherchais. Ils vont fermer tout pour que... Ils veulent même fermer le gouvernement, là, apparemment, là, aux États-Unis, parce qu'ils sont en train d'envahir le gouvernement. What's this with this Russian meddling? What is with that? It's so annoying. Jane C says her kids are online going to school. See, Jane C, I didn't see that comment. I have to scroll back up to see the comments, and you weren't there before. I'm sorry about that. Christy Lindsay? Where did you see her? Oh, there she is. Love you more, Christy. Thanks, you guys. Animals good. We got, yes. Hey, Christy, that's what we wanted to know. Cindy also, Darla, a bunch of us were talking about you with the friggin' fires there because they evacuated millions of people. So thank you for that. And yeah, there's more in Oregon tonight. More water on the way, they said, Christy. So I'm happy you got some water. Hope you had a chance to listen. I know you're listening, but just not talking. Look out for that bump. If someone purposefully coughed on me, I'd be tempted to knock them upside their head with my crutch. Lorkit 23. Absolutely. It's maddening. It's frustrating. But yeah, and I'm sure that there's a possibility of not wearing a mask without coughing in someone's face. Not a lot of people are using that properness, right? Any viruses on the moon? Oh, Benoit, okay, those are amazing questions. Incredible questions. And it's freaky as hell when you ask that, because if they're going to the moon or in space, getting viruses in space and bringing them back to Earth. So imagine if the viruses are coming from space. Benoit's just got me thinking that now, and a whole bunch of stuff opened up my mind to other possibilities and theories, which I always love so much. Chrissy Lindsay, hello, his sister, love you, girl. How are the animals doing? This is Dana. Thanks a lot, Dana. I love you. You guys for interacting. Yeah, any viruses on... Hey, Mark Goldman. Love your channel, Carefree Observatory. I can't wait to see when it's up and running. Mark Goldman, it's a-coming. And Mark, thanks for the ongoing support, bro. The only person I talk to on Facebook when I get there is because we interact through my songs. I'm not looking at the messages on Facebook, but often I see my friend Mark Goldman, another big contributor, supporter of the channel. Very big contributor. I appreciate, Mark, everything that you've ever done for this channel, man. Yes, Cindy, absolutely they are. They're ace holes. Yeah, I mean, there's a respect to have, you know, for sure. But I like it that it's putting our foot down, Cindy, right? Because they're getting us, you know, we'll be wearing straitjackets if it continues, right? My husband gets on me for reading labels, makes him crazy. Oh, okay, look at 23. I used to have an ex that did that a lot too. That's funny. Yeah, we all have our little quirks, right? Lorcan 23. Oh, Cindy, exactly. Well, yeah, because I can be I can be hateful to the trolls. They're just a bunch of skanks. It's like I'm sorry, that's how I think of it. You don't do that. Trolling someone is so ridiculous. You don't do that to someone. And it's not trolls we get, Cindy, eh? Because trolls, don't forget, they're not bad. Troll is the one that comes by and says, well, I could see better on my own television set or something than your image. That's trolling. But when the person comes and tries to look for your address and tries to defame you and stuff, that's jealous trash. You know, that's all they are. But you see, I didn't see any haters here, and some people were saying there were some haters here, but I guess I didn't see them. That Princess Christina Lavanya of Lavanya. How come I didn't see her? Couldn't wait for dinner, so I'm feeding my face. Sorry, Diane, I'm keeping you on a couple minutes more. Mark Goldman, thanks a lot, bro. Thanks again, man. Bruce, last video, amazing time for the... So you see, here's the thing, guys. how am I supposed to see the messages on top in the feed when the messages are supposed to come in the bottom of the feed? So Mark Goldman, who spoke, is on top, way up on top of my feed. Doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm missing the comments. Bruce, last video, amazing time for the community to storm NASA with your work. See, how could I not want to read that out loud? Because, yeah, it makes sense. Thanks, man. When will Bruce plant the flag on the moon? Oh my gosh, that would be like ridiculously amazing, eh? You know why? Because I'd be the first person to do so, to plant a flag on the moon. That'd be cool. I'd love doing it. What happened with Artemis? Yes, Christy, and I bet you she has to go. But you know what, Christy? I'm going to say it. I don't know if you're listening or not. There's a possibility of them, instead of going to the poles, the outer poles, either the South Pole or the North Pole, NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine was talking about the possibility also of them being able to return to the older Apollo landing sites for several reasons, for learning reasons, knowledge reasons, and at the same time for the conservation and conserving these Apollo sites, apparently. But now what are they going to go do there if they land there and there's nobody there? Because, well, this is how they confirm that there is something there, right? They're going to get them to say that they landed and that everything was there and that, yeah, it was a beautiful journey. We saw the footprint of Neil Armstrong. His gum wrapper was still just right beside that same little rock that he threw his Coke can beside. It was still there. No problem. Absolutely. Coke cans on the moon. I don't know. Well, I'm going to have to say thank you, everybody, so maybe she is still there, Christy. So if they're there, Christy, we might get a chance to see where they're going to land on the moon next. Instead of going into the outer poles, they might go to an older landing site. And I'm guessing Apollo 17. They're definitely not going to go back to the first Apollo landing site, I don't think. And I'm happy that they don't, because we don't see very much on the surface there for some silly reason. I don't know if it's because of the blue. Hey, Quinley. Thanks again, Jane C. Herr Pooper and everybody, thank you very much. How about the American flag blowing in the wind? That was another thing, Herr Pooper. Out of the video that I saw, the flag on those rings, they said it was on metal rings and that it was deliberate, that it turned around, which is bullcrap. It really is bullcrap. You could see the flag hitting Neil in the face, or Buzz, in the face as they're planting the flag. And I mean, really hitting him in the face to the point where you see him pushing the flag out. And when he pushes the flag back out, there's a resistance of that flag coming back. So there's, a whole bunch of stuff. And like me, I believe that there's an atmosphere much higher on the moon. I'm excited because they're going to talk about it. What am I going to do? I'm going to party when they talk about the moon having clouds. I believe 2021's a year where they're going to tell everybody that there are actually clouds around the moon. Because don't tell me they're going to start telling you about Jupiter's atmosphere, Venus and Pluto, okay? That the New Horizons took 10, 20 years to go fly down there, apparently straight trajectory through the belts, no problems with any rocks or anything hitting it, right? Yeah, right. Right. So thank you very much, everybody, for stopping by. And I'm going to go make an amazing video for you guys right now. So that way the video won't be up too late, that's for sure. And I thank you all for having taken the time to stop by here. Check out Carefree Observatory's channel if you guys get a chance. Cindy Luhu also, another researcher. And check out the channels. Diane Moore, thank you very much for coming to the stream, my friends. Spear Thrower, did you see the Pentagon admitting do satellite? No, I didn't, Spear Thrower. I'm going to mark that down, though, because I'm interested in that. And for tonight's live stream, the information, I'll pick up on that, man, because of you. Spear Thrower. I'll talk about it tonight. I didn't have enough time to go on to look at much news. When I saw the Artemis possibility of changing areas on like the landing sites, I was really excited. And I said, hey, I'll share that with you. And then Christy will be excited too to find that out, that, you know, anyone with a telescope, knowing that they're going to land in an area where Apollo was, I mean, I'm going to be outside trying to film there for sure there. This is going to be exciting stuff. So, my husband gets on me for reading labels, makes him crazy. I got a good laugh at that. Dark at 23, thank you. Which, it is important to read the labels, right? But I know, sometimes it's a bit too much. We'll keep her in prayer, as Martin. The list is long this year. Yeah, a lot of crappy list. I hope your mom's okay, Marty, and that everything, the procedure goes okay and everything, and keep us posted at the same time. Sending energy to you, bro. Love you, man, and sending energy to your mom at the same time. I heard you're in the cafeteria right now, I guess, at the hospital. And be strong, man. Hope everyone's okay. So Christy did get some rain. That's a good thing. I'm scrolling down because I don't want to be sure I didn't miss anything. And listen, guys, it happens a lot that I miss people here, and sometimes straight down. Frédéric Santarelli, merci. So if I did miss you or all your comments or something, please don't think it's because I was ignoring you, because I interact with trolls. So I love interacting with each and every one of you. Enjoying this channel so much. Thank you for doing those great moon videos. JL, I can't thank you enough, man. Thanks again for stopping by, everyone. And I'll talk to you all very, very soon. David White. Bye, David. Thanks, everyone. Pulsar G. I'm just taking off, my friend, but thank you very much for hooking in, signing in. Hey, 2:30, so that means about 5.5 hours, 5 hours and 40 minutes. I will be back on to say hello to you all. Craig 1971 and everyone, Pooper and everyone for the generous contributions. Cindy, Marty, thanks everybody. I love you guys. I'll talk to you all very soon.